guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much for 250 subscribers. I posted a video of what my mom has knit me and that one kind of blew up and a lot of people liked it and started subscribing, which is really fun. So thank you. I hope to make more of those types of videos, but I also know that I have a lot of different types of people watching my videos that like different niches that I've posted. So this one's kind of a collection of all of them. It's gonna be a Japan haul part 2. I didn't go back to Japan. This is just my old video cut off and I like had some stuff left out because I didn't grab them. So it's gonna be that. It's gonna be a New York haul because I just was in New York, so it's gonna be like a combination of fashion, also Japanese stuff, which is why I'm including it in this one. Vintage, comics, stuff like that. And also a knitting progress video. So I've done an accumulation of knitting throughout the time, just small projects honestly, but I still wanted to share them. And they're also kind of Japanese related, so they all kind of go with the theme of this video. So all right, so without any further ado, I'm just gonna start. I guess I'll start with the knitting progress. So since my last video of everything I made so far in 2025, there's some projects that are missing. I made all of these teddy bears there's 5 of them, from scrap yarn and scrap ribbon and thread. So this is what they all look like. It's from a Korean pattern designer called Manga Knit, M-O-N-G-A Knit, Manga Knit, and it's called the Doo-Doo Bear pattern. And it comes in Korean and English. You can find it for free on Ravelry, which is awesome. I'll try to link it below since somebody wants me to link the patterns, and I'll do that for, I think I have maybe 4 designs here that I can link for you. So here's the bears. These are old ribbons from packages that I've gotten. Like whenever I get sent a box and it comes with a ribbon, or like I have a gift that comes with a ribbon, I always keep it aside in a little box. Some people call that hoarding, but I mean, it came in handy, so. All right, so this is from Japan. It's from a little gotcha machine. I got my friend Hannah one, and it's like the Queen of Hearts, because she had blonde hair at the time and it looked like her, and I went back and I got myself one as well. Okay, this one is from my friend in Hong Kong, but I'm including it because I never mentioned it and I just thought it was really cute. She knows I love ducks, like ducks are my favorite animal. So she got me this. It comes with a little toast. And I actually saw this in another claw machine, either in Japan or Korea, and I sent her a picture. I thought it was so funny. Okay, next up we have this matcha bowl that I made. You can see my little signature on the bottom. It's not very well done, but it says Annabelle. And this is kind of plays off on the wabi sabi style. I'm not sure if I included it in my part 1. I don't think I did, but this design is supposed to just be like freehand, whatever style you want. I went to a class for this, and there was a bunch of different tools that you could use and techniques, so I just chose this one, and it kind of looks like fireworks. And this is a greenish Chinese traditional glaze, so she glazed it and she just sent it to me, and it is so beautiful. And one thing that kind of makes me sad about when I travel is I don't get to attend a lot of pottery classes because I'm not in a place long enough for them to have it fully dry or glaze it or whatever. So I was really glad that she was able to ship that to me. Okay, moving on. I got this free obi belt because I bought a kimono and the lady working there just gave me a free obi belt. I love it so much. It's so pretty. And I feel like this is kind of a color that goes with a lot of different kimono types. Just like a classic red one. So yeah, sorry that these are not in order of like, oh, this is from New York, this is from Japan. I would put timestamps, but literally everything is just on my chair piled up here, so it's just basically what I grabbed first. Okay, so next is this Gunny Sacks dress that I found from a small vintage store down in Brooklyn, and it is just so pretty. It had some rips on the side here, so I got a percentage off, which was really nice of the girl working there. And today I actually just mended them with my sewing machine and also by hand. But it has this nice lace detail, the zip for the collar, for the sleeve. It's a really pretty blue fabric. I know some people that watch my videos are into vintage clothing, so that's just my little homage to you guys. All right, so next up is this box that I think something like one of the dolls that I bought came in this, but I just use this for all my tea candles. These are not all from Japan, but these ones are from New York. They're lavender scented. I got like a little pack of them. I just put these in this Japanese box because it's too pretty to throw away. So I just kept it. Okay, so next up is another box, but inside the box, there is a little cloth for wiping what's inside, but it's a spoon. This is a real silver spoon that I went to a class for to like hammer it. I don't even know if you can see it, but I have little constellations on here because they had stamps. So I did like I think this is Libra, Big Dipper. I don't even know what that is, but I kind of messed up here. The star came off. But overall, like I was having a really hard time stamping. So when I was able to get the star stamps, the family that ran the little studio was so happy, and I don't know, it just turned out so cute. So they put it in that little box. That was honestly such a sweet class and such a unique experience. I did it in Kyoto, by the way. I think you can find them on Viator, but I did it when they first started it. So I think they had like one other person that did it. I was probably their second person, which was really cute. Okay. Next I went to a perfume making lab. So I just made this perfume and I gave it to my mom because I think that the lavender came out a little bit overpowering, even though it's the last scent on this list. But yeah, I wish you could smell that because I feel like I can't really describe what it smells like. I just can show you the list, you know, lemongrass, lavender, neroli, jasmine, tuberose, and vanilla. So yeah, that belongs to her now. But it does last a very long time. Like you can pick the strength of your scent. So I chose the strongest one because a lot of perfumes these days don't last that long. So there you go. Okay, next, something I made. This is an onigiri pouch. I will link the pattern from Ravelry. It is also a free pattern. This is also 100% scrap yarn. So yeah. Okay, next up is another scrap yarn project. I feel like I haven't bought new yarn, so these are mostly going to be scrap yarn projects. They're these rybka pouches. That's the name of the pattern. It's Polish for fish, RYBKA, rybka. And so you can pull the little I-cord drawstring. This is scrap yarn, scrap buttons, also scrap yarn, scrap buttons. You can put little tins in this. I put my craft materials in them, even though they're quite small. I just made them in 2 different sizes, so. All right, next up is this Howl's Moving Castle postcard kit. So I don't know if you guys know this about me, you probably don't, but I used to pen pal with a lot of my friends. I still do sometimes. I just like ran out of stamps, so I haven't been doing it recently. But I thought like when I go around and see my friends, I could give them some of these beautiful postcards. I think they're just so pretty. I specifically have one friend that I really want to give her some of these postcards because she also loves Studio Ghibli. So I'll probably send that to her at some point later this year. So if you're watching, look out for them. So yeah, let me just put this back. You know what? I'm gonna leave it out of the bag because the show must go on with minimal editing. All right, so also from New York, these are just playbills of the 2 shows I went to, The Outsiders and Death Becomes Her. Yes, they have signatures because I staged door. If you are a theater person, you probably understand what that means. So, but basically it's just like when you go after the show and the actors come out and sometimes sign your stuff. Okay, so next is this, I think it's like part of a belt that you use with a kimono that I also got with my other kimonos, which I will show right now. This is shibori fabric, by the way. I went to the Shibori Museum in Kyoto, and the way that they do this is they use string and wrap it around here, so that creates the white spots. So it looks like prickly, and then they dye it, and then they remove it one by one, and it's a very delicate process. It's not something that can be replicated with machine, I'm pretty sure. So there you have it. Okay, here is a little garland that I have. I think they're called garlands, but it has little kimono girls. and it usually just hangs right by that window over there. I just brought it down for the purpose of this video because I forgot to use it last time because it was hanging up there, so yay for that. Okay, more project updates. Hold on, give me 1 second. I know, they're so cute, right? These are Miffy's, also a free pattern. I'll link it down below. All these patterns are free, by the way. I was not in the pattern buying phase of life when I made these, so yeah, everything is scrap. The eyes are scrap, the yarn is scrap, the ribbon is scrap, and this is scrap. So little scrappy project. This one has mohair, this one doesn't. They're 2 different types of yarn. I don't know what type of yarn they are because they're scrap again. And the dresses, like this one kind of reminds me of autumn and this one reminds me of winter, and I was like, should I make 2 more to make them all 4 seasons? But I can't. Also, the stuffing is scrap. The stuffing is from old airplane pillows. Fun fact, I do that. If you're ever on like a international flight or like a flight that's long enough where they give you a pillow and you don't want to pay for stuffing, you can literally just take those home and cut it open and use the stuffing from there, because that's called being resourceful and eco-friendly. All right. So this one I'm pretty sure is a free kimono that I got because I don't remember buying this. I don't know how it showed up, but it's probably free. And you guys are wondering, like, how is she getting free kimonos? They have so many kimonos. Sometimes if you buy one, they just give you one for free as a gift, or like a free obi belt. So that's the name of the game. There's also okay, I can't wear this, but this is what it looks like. Very beautiful purple kimono. I think it's more of a yukata because it's shorter and more casual and thinner. So it might be that. But what was I gonna say? There's this really cool store in Tokyo. It's by Asakusa and they sell secondhand kimonos. There's actually a lot of kimono shops there that sell secondhand kimonos, but it's like on the 2nd floor of like a street. And I got a lot of free kimonos from there, and they're really cheap actually, like to buy the real kimonos or like the actual kimonos. So you could always try that, and you can try seeing which size fits you, because there's like centimeters and your height that correlates with which size you are. Okay, next up is this little Hello Kitty plushie. I got this from New York actually, and it was really cheap compared to what I saw Sanrio at for in Japan or like even other places retailing. So yeah, it's really cute. It's preppy. I don't really know what the color scheme is for though. Just thought it was cute. So if somebody knows what this color scheme is about, or like if this is themed for something, let me know because I'm curious now. I didn't really think about that when I bought it. Actually, let me throw it back here. Woo! Okay. It's just gonna be, that's so funny actually. All right. So now moving on to the comics for, I don't know if I have any comic people here because I've never really talked about it on my channel except for my one Europe haul video that I bought one comic in New York. But I bought some comics. If you guys want to know what comics I bought, here is one. I don't know what the name of this one is. Robin 13. Here's a Superman one that's signed by Dan Slott, and the cover art is by Dan Mora. Here's another one. This one's Batman and Robin Year 1. Here is Death in the Family, Robin Lives. World's Finest. By the way, they were having a 40% off all the comics, like the back issues, so I got a lot of them. This is a new fascination of mine. Like, these are the first comics I've ever bought, so it's kind of exciting. And if you can't tell, I'm like pretty into like the Bat family and stuff like that. Okay, here's another Tim Drake one. Yeah, Nightwing book. That's pretty much it. But yeah, it's a new fascination of mine, so it's been fun going to a lot of comic book stores and just seeing what they have. Yeah. All right, moving on. This is something that I had in my last Japan haul, but for some reason it cut out. But it's a Gigi cat tin. See, very cute. I put buttons in there and whatever, but I used the buttons up, so there's nothing in there at the moment. Okay, this is okay, I'm honestly like kind of embarrassed by these photos, but it was from a vintage photo booth in New York. I'm not gonna really show the photos. I'm a little bit embarrassed. I don't think they came out that well, but I did do that while I was there. Okay, here is just an Alice in Wonderland sticker kit. Pretty cute. Something else from my last Japan haul that got cut out is this calico critter that my friend Hannah, she kind of convinced me to buy this, and I'm happy I did buy it. They're really cute, actually. But this one I think was from Don Quixote, if anybody wants to know. Okay, here is a little hand towel that's kind of made out of a gauzy fabric with kimono girls and sakura blossoms. I got some of these for my friends as gifts, and I also kept one for myself because I think it's really cute. So there we go. Here's a piece of fabric that has like the Japanese motif on it, has some cherry blossoms. I don't really know what this is for, it's just a piece of fabric, so I don't know what to do with it, but I thought it was pretty, so I have it now. If somebody has an idea what I should do with that, please let me know. I think it's meant to be for like a door hanging or something, but I'm not sure. Another scrap yarn project. This is really thick cotton that was not that easy to work with by it's Pomporan though. Also by that Korean knitwear designer, free pattern, manga knit. I will link it down below. Okay, I also finished this on a 5-hour flight delay. I had a really crazy flight delay coming back home. So, all right, more kimonos. This one, I think I actually bought this one. And I'm not gonna unfold it because it's a lot of work to fold them back, and I don't think I know how to properly fold them back just yet. So that was the first one. These are for my mom, by the way. She wanted me to get her some kimonos, so I did, because she's also really into Japanese stuff. So that is why they weren't in the last video, because they were just with her. Okay, and then I'm just gonna try to show all the kimonos right now. Another kimono. This one I also think I bought. Flower design. This is a free antique kimono. It's pretty old, but it's such a beautiful color. And then I think this may have been free. I may have bought it, I don't remember, but it's another kimono. All for my mom. I'm such a devoted child. Okay, continuing on. Also, you can see the stuff piling on my lap up here, so that's kind of funny. All right, this is a little wall hanging that I have. It's hung up above my window usually. I just took it down for the purposes of this video. I got that in Kyoto. Next up is this Kiki's Delivery Service kit that I got in New York. See, I told you there's a lot of Japan themed things from New York that I got. So it just comes with a spoon and chopsticks. I think that's like kind of a cute travel friendly thing to have, because not all the places have utensils sometimes. Okay, this, I don't really know what this is, but I got it at a train station one time and I thought it was pretty cute, so I'm showing it in this video. This, I also don't know what this is. I thought it was cute, so I got it at Nishi Market in Kyoto. These are the Japanese toy dolls that I did an embroidery of them before too. You can just buy like a lot of vintage ones, so I got just these 3 that came together in a kit. And last but not least, whoop, I mean, how cute is this? These are little clay figures of the man and the woman that I always see around everywhere in Japan. I actually don't know what like the name for it is specifically called, but I know it has to be called something because they're honestly everywhere. I mean, even here I have them sitting, and I showed this in my first video, but I thought it was really cute how this girl is laughing, kind of looking. So that is all for the haul and the progress update for knitting. I hope everybody who watches my channel got a little bit of their niche thrown in here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being subscribed to my channel. It means a lot to me. And you can also follow me on Instagram. It's also A Pilot's Daughter Travels. So if you want to see what I've been up to there, you can check out my posts. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!